November intensity 1111, eclipses and effects of expansion, by Sandra Walter, on YouTube as Ascension Path Guide, Sandra Walter. This is in her recent newsletter, the 3rd of November. Blessings, beloveds. The anticipated acceleration of cosmic influxes, solar activity, and intensification of energies is here. An intense November-December passage is upon us. Let us use this wisely. Solaris is active. Magnetics are fluctuating again, and our bodies, minds, and emotional fields are feeling the direction to expand. Expansion is aimed at the heart, solar, or in brackets, solar, nervous system, DNA, and crystalline light body during this passage. Expansion energies manifest as anxiety, heart flutters, creative go windows, exhaustion, vertigo or dizziness, deep bliss states, 0-point activations, veil lifting, guidance, visitation, and support is clear, direct, and present. Choice points for full engagement with creativity and Aquarian dynamics. Shifts in perception, acceleration of divine truth. Clarity on what stays and what goes in your chosen reality. Rapid self-revelation, mystical style contact. Solar flash experiences, in brackets, transcendence activations, end bracket, amplified. Crystalline light body and heart center, sudden expansion sensations. Now, next, massive waves of light expected. We are being prepared for next level new. Hydrate. Solar intensity is increasing. This is a perfect moment to cleanse, clear, detoxify, and be in prime condition to receive and facilitate these waves of cosmic plasma before the eclipses begin. November and December prepare Solaris, Gaia, and the collective for a powerful 2022. Personally, I am excited for the consistent shifts and amplified cosmic energies of next year. Let us focus on the now energies which reveal how this will unfold for our ascension. November 2nd to 9, stargates open and active. Solar geomagnetic Schumann spikes. Thursday, November 11th, the 1111 gateway. 11 a.m. unity wave. United global focus on amplifying peace, unity, and new earth now. Gather when and where you can. Meditate for 30 minutes in your own 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. time zone. Infuse these realms with the highest frequency of divine love light. Live group meditation in Sedona at Yavapi Overlook. Details in the newsletter, which I'll link. November 17 to 21, eclipse gateway opens. Friday, November 19th, lunar eclipse at 2 a.m. PST. Saturday, November 27th, mid-eclipse activation webinar. Our last webinar of the year, focused on preparing for 2022 and higher guidance for the intensification. December is another consistent month of cosmic activity. Stargates will be active all month long. Saturday, December 4th, solar eclipse at 12:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sunday, December 12th, the 12-12 Gateway. Sunday Unity Meditations, Global Ceremony. Tuesday, December 21st, the solstice, at 7:58 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Next, 0 point energies shifting realities. Influxes are encoded with source frequency, the pure photonic particles which shake apart density, distortion, and duality. Magnetic fields fluctuate, ending the illusion of separation. This photonic bombardment demands divine order, proper use of life force. It's a chaotic yet powerful acceleration. The collective is rapidly learning the power of unity. Powerful conversations, revelations, and realizations are happening. Remember, this is what we are here for, to facilitate the new earth transformation. Show the way of divine neutrality, peace and unity, consciousness, to love, not to judge. Remember the sleight of hand occurring during this phase. Collective experiences look like one thing, then the narrative flips. Stay focused on expansion and responsible creation. These frequencies read our divine DNA like quantum archive. This wisdom knows what your highest trajectory and heart choices are. Revelation of this higher path requires change during this passage. Dismantling the old can get intense. Have faith, stay centered on co-creating the new. We are in a phase of consistent waves, solar flashes, and stargate flows to support an experience. Be sure to unplug from the scramble of narratives often. It literally interferes with your coherence, which affects your DNA's ability to something new, which affects your external reality. Focus on the freedom codes. Put your hands on the ground. Connect with Gaia and say the word freedom as you radiate love light to all of creation. Sunday Unity Meditations. Clocks go back an hour in the USA on Sunday, November the 7th. Our meditations are anchored in Mount Shasta, the Pacific time zone, so our global synchronization times will shift. Adjust as needed. Use the Sunday, November 7th, 5 a.m., 8 a.m., or 11 a.m., and Los Angeles PST to calculate and convert to your time zone. That's given in the newsletter. Now, connect with those stargates. The Stargate Crystals course was released during this passage to teach willing hearts how to connect with the Stargate system. This is a perfect passage to assist Gaia in integrating these influxes and flows. Crystal keys out on Gaia access those master crystals and connect with the sun. Solaris is providing solar flashing experiences as well. The light body expansion is divine. This is a profound moment for physicalizing higher choices and unifying in peaceful meditation. Our quantum telepathic connections are amplified with these waves of plasma. Be sure to participate in the Global Unity Meditations to assist in co-creating the highest experience for all concerned. Blessed are the peacemakers, dear hearts. All are needed in thought, feeling, word, and action. Send love and golden diamond light to all of humanity as often as possible. Let us show humanity what is possible with Ascension. In love, light, and service, Sandra. So that's the newsletter. And I just want to add, actually, we talked about the Sunday Unity Meditations, and she's got an Eclipse webinar on the 27th of November, and then a Mastery Intensive begins on 12/12, and which is an advanced course. And then there's the Crystalline Convergence. This is way off in 2022. So yes. Now then, I wanted to relay that because for a couple of reasons. This morning, so there's a lot of activity coming from the sun, and I want to take two completely different areas and merge them. So there's Sandra Walter on one side, and then there's Ben Davidson, who I've spoken of Suspicious Observers, on the other side. Now, I just want to talk about Ben for a second, because literally he is that guy that's in every film, every apocalyptic film, that everyone calls at the very end, and he's the guy that sort of saves everything. He's that guy. And he's got that channel, Suspicious Observers, and the guy is putting out brilliant, incredible stuff, which is absolutely different than the mainstream narrative. I talked about that in a recent video, so we won't go there. But anyways, I really, I'm going back to horizontal. I'm doing nothing all day. This morning I didn't even. When my alarm went off at 4:15, I was like, no, my body needs rest. All night I was, sweating buckets, and my heart was racing, explosions going off in my head, and dizziness, all that. A lot of what Sandra was said outlines in the newsletter, which to be honest with you, it's not like I wake up and I'm like, oh, what's Ben saying today? Was there a solar flare? Have there been more coronal mass ejections? And then came the newsletter from Sandra. So I kind of smiled that absolutely no guilt. I mean, there's no guilt when my body asks me to rest. It's just a little tiny bit that I get over rather quickly when I have to cancel plans. Anyways, yeah, I do, and I did this morning just because my body needs me. So done. I think I'm done. That's all I wanted. Oh yeah, the two worlds, astrophysics. Ben Davidson, Suspicious Observers, with, someone who might be seen as like cupcake, flake, Sandra Walter. What is she talking about? Crystal energy, crystalline body, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. It all merges. There's a brilliant conversation, and I'll link it below. I'll link all the details below. She's talking to I believe a physicist. I can't remember. You know me, I wing this. And the things that she's talking about, he's seeing under microscopes. So actually, and I say this often, it's all part and parcel with the teachings from the masters. The life and teachings of the masters of the Far East is not deemed as a book about quantum physics, but knowing a little bit about it, it's so much quantum physics. For me, quantum physics is another word for God. Anyway, so yeah, the scientists that she's speaking with, who I'll link below, I can't remember how they came together, but what she was saying, and she's not talking about quantum physics in particular, when he listened to her speech, he was like, that's what I'm seeing under the microscope. Right? Like super cool, super, super, super cool. So it's not frou-frou, this is happening. And so actually, when I saw the video this morning that Ben had put out, and he puts out a video every morning about what's happening on our star, on the sun, on Solaris, I actually wrote, I wrote all the things that I'm experiencing, so someone out there can collate and correlate what the effects of the weakening magnetic field of the Earth with then the sun's like the solar flares that are coming through, the coronal mass ejection, the solar wind, everything. What's going on with us? So without it's always I've learned to correlate the two. I'll wake up feeling, sometimes it's like this massive, I talk about it, it's explosions that go on in my head, and I wake up like sunshine. I'm so excited and ready to go, and I'm up early and just okay, let's go. And I go out for a walk and I'm dancing. It's so exciting. And then there's days like today when it's like, no, baby, you need to be horizontal today. So it's one of those days, and admittedly, I do have a cup of coffee. Maybe I am slightly addicted to one coffee every morning. Who cares? But otherwise, it's water. It's a water day. For as long as I'm not hungry, and I'm not, I feel absolutely nauseous and blah, just unwell. So I just follow that. I just follow the guidance of my body. I think there was one more thing. Right, no, so what I was saying, I left a comment on Ben's channel this morning, just saying, look, this is all the stuff I'm going through. Anyone else, please, what are you experiencing right now? And I read it all, feeling nauseous and dizzy and blah, 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 everything. And then it was after that I checked my emails and saw the newsletter from Sandra, which I just shared with you, and all, like, so many, all of this stuff that she's listed under sort of symptoms of these cosmic rays coming from Solaris, from the sun, all of them, got them all. So fun, really super fun. And I know, like someone's gonna say, yeah, but it's because your perception, your what you believe is right. Absolutely, 100%. Even if I wasn't and reading that stuff, it's happening. So so fine lines is all I can say. Fine lines, whatever. Anyways, nothing's wrong. Everything's great. I just called Dad and told him, listen, like, basically just easy on yourself, please. There's a lot of activity from the sun. I know I sound crazy, blah, 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 but just please go easy on yourself. Mom too, and, don't do anything strenuous, and just drink lots of water and eat as natural as possible. Just be so good to your body. That's all. Anyways, so the same message to you. Be good to yourselves, please. Do nothing that that exerts you, and just go with the flow. Like I said, sometimes the releases from the sun give me incredible energy and fill me with bliss and joy and love and whatever. And sometimes it's just, whoa, slow down, baby. So I'm gonna go read. I love you. And I wish you a wonderful day, and yeah, that's all. God bless you. Bye.